From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
Welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends, produced by Michael Leonetti. Sandy Kastel has been entertaining audiences for years on stage, screen, radio, and television. And for the next 60 minutes, she'll be talking with local and international performers, artists, authors, celebrities, and more, with special features like women in music and arts, shopping at Smith's, cooking with Chef Michael, and staying fit and fabulous forever. Now, let's bring on the host. Here is Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Good morning, Chef Michael. How are you?
Say Chef Michael.
Well, what do you want me to say? Musician Michael. It just doesn't sound the same.
Today's a special day, ladies and gentlemen, because I said to Sandy yesterday we had a
packed house yesterday.
And we had
my
fun,
gosh,
man.
a lot of different charitable organizations here. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Said, you know something? We never get a chance to talk to our fans, the people that listen in all the time. They always call in.
Yeah, we do.
Well, not that much. You know what I mean? They call in, we can't get through, or we're busy, or they say something nice. But I figured today,
these things need to be tightened up.
Yeah, honey. I think today what we need to do today is to ask our callers to call in. Maybe there's a birthday, an anniversary.
A birthday, an anniversary.
Somebody's out there.
Oh my gosh!
Somebody's sick, and we need somebody.
Somebody's sick?
You never know. People say, "Would you pray?" We had a good friend of mine that, things that happen. You know.
No, I know things happen.
And when you have the radio station, you have people that listen. When they say two or more together, he's always in the midst. And it's important always never to forget that.
What about when you're by yourself?
What's that?
I think he's in the midst too. Then,
without a question,
he's all around.
Of course, he is. So
listening.
He's always listening. So our number is 731-1230. And yesterday, that was Scott from Smith's, the butcher. I didn't even know.
I know. That was Scott who called in. The butcher from Smith's, food and drug.
I got to tell you, I buy all my stuff there. Mike, the butcher there, is besides Scott, they're great guys because I got we're doing something special Sunday, so I said let's make some stuff because Carl Grosso, he likes the hot sausage, he wants me to make that. Then Dr. Perry, he wants something special, and then other people want. So by the time you get done, it's Sandy. I said to Sandy, make your stuffed bell peppers, because I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, them stuffed peppers that Sandy makes is absolutely delicious.
Oh, thank you. That was nice.
So I says, get in the kitchen as quickly as you can and get the hell out so I can finish and do what I do best.
That's funny. My sister just called me, so I'm texting her to call us on the air if she wants to call in. She's in California, and she's going to be coming in possibly soon to visit us.
Yes, that would be nice to see her.
It would be nice to see her.
Yes, it'd be very, very nice. She's a sweet young lady, you know what I mean?
Well, of course she is. She's my little sister, Crystal Rose Kastel Zahner.
Yes, and she's only like 2 feet 6 inches.
Hey.
Because that's her little sister. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
I know, my little sister.
I was looking at John Lindquist today. I said, what a handsome kid this kid is.
I know. He's so tall.
So tall. He looks like, he reminds me of John Stiles? He reminds me of Rock Hudson.
He does. Why?
Yeah, I don't know why. And Rock Hudson was the same
because he's good looking?
No, he was a nice.
Because he's muscular?
Johnny's far.
Tall?
John's tall. He's far from muscular. The way he knocks some sandwiches down, and I got a kick out of him
because he always fruit too, though.
And he always brings in those that pumpernickel bread or that bananas
and oranges and
he brings
apples.
2 humongous sandwiches. And then I said to him a couple of weeks ago, I said, Johnny, could you help me out with a sandwich? And he looked at me and said, sure, Mike, where is it?
So if you want to call in today, call 702-731-1230.
Sandy, you look so
pretty
today.
Could I say that number, 702-731-1230? Because I really couldn't understand that with
Could I say something now?
At the same time. Yeah, but I think we've got a caller now.
731-1230.
It's my little sister.
Oh,
Hi,
is she
Crystal.
so
now,
pretty?
Crystal, just before you say anything, though, I do have to warn you that when you're thinking of coming in, don't forget that you might be coming in for a surprise. Right. So you don't want to mention anything on the air.
You never want to mention anything on the air.
just in case.
Oh, my heavens, what spoilers you are.
I know.
Yes,
How are you?
How are you?
Oh, golly, I'm good. And nothing like late notice, but I was thinking about it anyway, and I'm just so excited to come in and see everybody and, of course, celebrate.
Yeah,
celebrate the happiness of life.
Celebrate nothing.
That's
Celebrate
right.
Yeah,
Sunday.
celebration, happiness. And I got stuck again, Crystal. Once again, your future brother-in-law got stuck again
In
cooking.
the kitchen. Hey, wait, I'm cooking in the kitchen too. But Crystal, it's going to be
Hey,
tough
wait
because
a second. I'm the out-of-town guest.
Yeah?
Coming in and
So what does that mean? Are you going to cook too?
No, but I'm driving.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
That's a big thing. Well, you'll be cooking, and everybody's doing their part, is the point.
Well, you know
Oh,
what?
well, yes, of course.
But you know what you could do, Crystal? I was thinking about it. I said, let the girl clean up. Let the girl.
Oh, Crystal,
let
that's
the girl
right.
clean the hell up, and it'd be fantastic. But
No, we're going to hire somebody to clean up. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, good call.
But here's the menu, Chris. So just so you know, I'm starting off with pasta la grassa.
Pasta la grassa.
That's made in a garlic butter sauce with fresh tomatoes
yummy.
and parsley and
Oh, that's
Parmesan
my
cheese.
favorite.
Yes, because I knew
that's
you were
my
coming in.
favorite.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the second thing, I'm making a beautiful Neapolitan 30 pounds of roast pork.
Oh, my gosh.
Delicious roast pork. And then I'm doing the calabrese style sausage and peppers, which is phenomenal. Then I'm making the Italian meatballs. I gotta make the meatballs with the roasted peppers. And then Sandy's doing a beautiful stuffed pepper.
Stuffed peppers, that's right.
Stuffed pepper, which we're doing on that, and a couple other surprises that we got. Then I'm doing a chicken cacciatore
A lot of chicken.
with the fresh mushrooms and the
lot of
delicious.
cooking going
lot of
on.
going to cooking. So it'll be a wonderful array of Italian cuisine.
Yeah, so where are you driving in from, Crystal, today? I mean,
I
not
have
today.
no doubt.
When you
boy,
drive
now
in.
you're going to really press me, aren't you?
I know.
I'm going to be driving in from beautiful sunny California, the beach. And,
Yeah.
I'll be driving in from Newport to see you guys. And,
Okay.
to partake of this amazing meal. And
That's wonderful.
I'm thinking I should talk to you a little bit later because I'm sure there's another wonderful delicacy that should be planned. And
Okay, good.
whatever we want to do for that. So, how are you guys? What's the weather like there? How should I be
Well,
prepared
it
for
was,
It's
it?
beautiful.
it was snowing this morning. We woke up and we looked out, and I said, Sandy, look out the door. And all of a sudden, the golf
Well,
course
luckily,
is
it hasn't started that yet. But, it was 79 degrees yesterday, but it felt like it was, 85. It was beautiful yesterday.
November, and
it's been gorgeous weather.
Gorgeous weather.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Well, how
gorgeous
nice
weather.
is that? It's gorgeous here too. I'm actually going surfing today. So
Oh, how
Surfing?
pretty.
You're going surfing? Oh, my
I'm
gosh.
going surfing. I might put my wetsuit
I'm going
on though, 'cause
surfing.
the water.
So Sandy and I are doing a brand new show. We had
We're doing a really big
at,
show.
at the show that we did Sunday was spectacular.
Yeah.
Absolutely spectacular.
I'm sad I missed
Yes.
it.
I know.
heard it
And
was
your dad,
wonderful.
which is
But we
Dick,
videotaped it.
Dick Kastel, who's 114 years old.
Yes, he's amazing. No, he's not. Oh my heavens!
Oh, he's
He looks like a
113.
baby.
So
what about his skin? I want his skin when I grow up.
I know.
he played. I'm telling you something, Chris. My all my lawyers, my attorneys they were there. They all bought tickets, and I got to tell you, he did a job so magnificent. People love. I mean, seriously, you got people that do polite applause, but then you got people that really give applause. They love him. He did so well. It actually, we were very
He's
impressed.
the real deal. He's
He's
the real
great.
deal. They
He's
don't make him like that anymore.
No,
That's right.
No, he did terrific. He was great, and I felt bad because he didn't even eat.
He didn't eat?
No, he didn't eat nothing. I said,
Well,
Dad, get something.
he says
He's
I can't.
nervous.
Yeah, he says I get nervous. I can't eat. Jimmy Muladar was there too, Crystal, and Dad met him when he first moved to town. Back in
I know.
1963. So it's nice, and so it was a lot of fun. We had
Well, I was
dancers.
thinking-
We
I
had
was
dancers
thinking
there
since
too.
Did you? I was thinking since I missed it, you guys just might recreate that for when I roll in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All 16-piece big band, the dancers, and the singers, of course.
Well, I'll tell you what.
But we might have a little snippet of the video, maybe. I don't know if we're going to get anything by Sunday. Probably not.
Well, hope for I'm hopeful for entertainment. I know I'm always
Entertainment? No. For sure there is going to be no entertainment. You know why? Because we're so entertainment out. No, but yeah, it was going to be a lot of fun. But we had the Las Vegas Follies there, and they were fabulous. And all the ladies were from 69 to 80, and they were amazing, Crystal. Rich Rizzo, who has been in town for years and did a lot of the Don Arden. He took over for Don Arden, and he is wonderful. And he's put together these ladies that are fabulous dancers. A lot of them, were never dancers to begin with, and they came from other walks of life. And he's got them out there dancing on the stages now.
Right, and now the women, the woman that's 80,
yeah,
I went there yesterday. I couldn't believe it. She did great. She's a pole dancer, and she is dancing at the Crazy Horse and doing phenomenal. You know what I mean? And there's a senior citizen discount.
Well, do you know what, Crystal? Pole dancing, they say, it's funny because we're doing this Fit and Fabulous Forever. And do you know that they say doing pole dancing, they actually have classes in that for ladies so they can stay, in shape? Really, they've got ladies that are going to classes for pole dancing. It's funny. And just for fun, for the fun of it, And yeah, it's funny. It's funny. So.
Oh, my heavens. Now, and were you able to keep all these women away from Dad? Because, none of them can ever
my gosh,
the band
you should have
leader.
seen the girls. And
and he was chasing him. He was chasing him.
Joanne
he caught one.
They chased him.
He caught one because she was in a walker.
No, Joanne was sitting there. Well, she wasn't there, but she sits there and, when we have the dinners and stuff at the house, and, she just sits there and watches Dad, and she just laughs and she just giggles. She goes, girls, listen, he's going home with me. She goes, you can flirt all you want, but he's going home with me.
That's exactly
so
right.
Joanne knows. Yeah, she knows. She's set. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he did a great job, Crystal. And I was saying to Sandy, the day you get married, which it should be very soon, we're going to put the big band and we're going to have a big reception. And your brother-in-law's not singing and I'm not cooking, so I'm just going to give you a toaster, walk in with a nice gift, and shake your hand and walk out.
Yeah, I understand that you guys just celebrated an anniversary.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's a 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And that's nice. You had a nice dinner.
An anniversary of when we met.
That's nice, yes.
Yeah.
But that is sweet, yes.
It is. But, my dream is that my dad, one day, whoever I marry, that he gets to play at my wedding, because that would be my dream. So he's got to, stop
He wants to be paid.
Nervous.
He wants to be paid.
Big bucks. He wants to be paid big bucks.
He's got to get past his stage fright so he can get up and play for my wedding.
Yeah, right.
It's funny, Chris, because how he introduced me. He brought me on the stage. Said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce my personal barber, my personal cook. I'm thinking about him being my future son-in-law, maybe, and right from Pahrump.
Direct from Pahrump.
No,
he said direct from the chicken ranch.
Yeah, something like that.
Or the rabbit ranch. I don't know what he said. Yeah.
Somewhere.
And I said, thanks, Dad. What a great introduction. Sure appreciate that accolade. You really made me look real good in front of my lawyers. Thanks, buddy.
I know. Well, we're so glad you're coming in to visit us this weekend, and it'll be good to see you. And it's always a treat. Excited. Yes, it's always a treat when you come in to see us, Crystal.
Well, and you're always so gracious to have me, and I'm very lucky to be your little sister.
And I called and invited Alex, Alex and Trace, and also Anthony. So they're going to try to come up too and visit with us. So because I told them you were going to be coming up and to visit, and so they said they're going to try to come up and visit too. Okay.
Okay. And does Dad know?
No, I haven't talked to Dad yet because I just talked to everybody this morning. Yeah. Anyway, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell nobody.
Okay, well, we love you.
Thank you,
and
Chris.
have a safe drive on Sunday, okay?
Right.
Okay, love you very much.
All right, love you.
Have a wonderful day.
Okay, bye. All right.
So long. Bye-bye.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, the musician. Anyway, we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
I just got a text from John
Let's talk about
Winquist.
your hair.
Let's talk about your feet.
Morning Rider. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Hi,
Johnny.
Chef Michael.
Johnny.
Listen, I just got a text from Magnolia of Truffles and Bacon. I think she might call in. Are you calling in, Magnolia? Listen, if she's not, they are doing the, they have a booth at the Life is Beautiful event, which is located at the Huntridge Stage downtown at borders of 6th and 7th Streets between Ogden and Stewart Avenue. They will be there from today till Sunday. So be sure and stop by the Truffles and Bacon booth at the Life is Beautiful event. Is that her? Is that Magnolia?
We don't know.
That might be Magnolia.
I know who that is.
Is it?
That's Jolet.
Jolet?
My buddy.
Magnolia. Jolet.
Magnolia. Jolet.
It's somebody. Magnolia. Hi, Magnolia. How are you?
Magnolia.
Hello.
Oops. Hi. How are you?
Hi, Sandy.
Oh, how are you? Are you down there now?
Yeah, we're actually
Live,
I dropped off Jackie right now, but I'm doing a lot of stuff, and we're so excited. The gates open at 12:30.
12:30 today. So you guys are down there prepping everything, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good. You must be excited. So I told
very excited.
I told everybody where you're going to be, that you're going to be at the, let's see, it says borders of 6th and 7th Streets between Ogden and Stewart Avenue at the Huntridge Stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we're actually, our stage is very close to the main stage where Kanye West is going to be performing.
Oh, Kanye West. Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
That should be good. Wow, you're going to be packed. You're supposed to be, what, about 90,000 people down there today?
90,000 is what they're expecting.
That's all of our listeners, Michael. They're all going down
That's
there.
why nobody called in.
They're all in their
They're
cars.
all looking at Magnolia because she's going to serve balut parmesan.
Tell us, what are some of the things you're going to be serving today, Magnolia?
We're actually going to be serving 2 items only. We're featuring fried bacon mac and cheese balls.
Oh.
And we're also going to have truffle tater tots.
Truffle tater tots.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, we've got to go there right after the show and get those.
Yeah, well, I got to go to work and make a
gosh.
living, so unfortunately,
I'll
can go
I'll
down.
get some for you,
Have
Michael.
a great time. Yeah,
I
thanks a
know
lot.
Pirco's going to be down there
No,
with you, too.
Pirco.
Today. Yeah, she's on
Pirco's going to be there, too. Yes. I
She's
heard
the
you
best.
were over at downtown last Wednesday, right?
Yeah,
Yes, we were, and it was packed. Well, they had everything, blocked off, for getting ready for the Life is Beautiful event this weekend.
Right. And we went to see Peter
Right.
Pavone at the El Cortez.
El Cortez, and we had dinner down there at Le Thai
restaurant, and they ran out of Thai tea, and I said,
I know.
Sawadee
Can you
ka.
believe that? Yeah, here it is at a Thai
Sawadee ka.
restaurant, and the first thing, and it was only what was early. It was like 6:30, and they said we're out of Thai tea. I said that should be
How can you run out of Thai tea?
Can you believe that? How can you run out of Thai tea at a Thai restaurant?
Yes.
So I walked in, I figured I got juice. I said, Sawadee ka, kapkun, lagon. That's only 3 words I know. And they said, sit down. And the lady said, sit down, buddy.
Our booth is right next to the El Cortez Hotel.
Oh, it is. Okay,
Yes,
good. So it'll be easy to
Yes.
find. It'll be easy to find. So now,
Very easy.
So tell us about your new place that you're opening in November.
Well, it's actually not going to be in November, probably early part of December.
Okay, so tell us about the new place you're opening in December.
It's going to be big. The new address will be 8872 Southeastern Avenue. It's inside a Regal Colonnade, and it's going to be big. Like, you've been to our cafe.
Yes.
This is where our new cafe would be. Is like double what we have, or even triple what we have right now.
Right.
And the kitchen will be open because Jackie no longer wants to hide in the kitchen. She wants to be highlighted.
Good.
Well, she needs to put some makeup on if she's going to get out in the public. She's got to wear makeup.
Okay,
Short dress.
Influence.
All right, we're going to take over to White House Black Market, and get her dressed.
Get her dressed up. I want to see her in a mini skirt and high pumps.
No, they've got some really cute outfits over there, and they don't all have to be dresses. They have some adorable.
They do.
Remember, I got a really cute outfit, with a really cute top and a jacket and some really cute jeans. They were like the olive colored jeans, and some really cute shoes.
Yeah.
They have some adorable outfits, and they don't all have to be dresses.
Well, John Stiles goes there.
I know she doesn't like to wear dresses a lot, and especially when she's working in the kitchen.
Yeah, John Stiles. He goes there all the time because he's a cross dresser.
He wears dresses.
And he wears
He likes their high heels because they're not too high. Yeah.
Okay.
Size 10. Size 10 shoes, yes.
14. John
14.
says. They say if a man has big hands, a big nose, and big feet. You know what that means?
He's got a big head.
No, that means he's one ugly son of a... Oh, I'm sorry.
He's an ugly broad. No. Anyway, so all right. So your new place is opening in December, and do you have your website and everything set up?
Yes, it will. We have our current address still, and
Sure.
but we will update the address once we.
Well, you should
once we
be
have all the
posting now
information.
on everything where your new place is going to be to let everybody know.
Yes,
you know.
we're all going to come down, and you're going to have a grand opening. It's all going to be for free.
Yeah, yeah.
And John Stiles will be the first one in line, because when something's for free, he is always there.
Have you ever? You know what? Have you made any bacon meatballs by any chance?
No, we were looking forward to having the.
Chef Michael help you with that, right?
Jackie was already prepping how she's gonna beat Michael.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I think that would be cool to have some bacon meatballs.
Well, it's funny. I was at
Wouldn't that be
Smith's.
cool? Bacon and truffle meatballs.
I was at Smith's yesterday, and we what we looked at that meatball festival, for that one day. I said, Sandy, we can go on a smaller scale. You know what I'm trying to say? We could always do something on a smaller scale.
Yeah, because we have
not as
nothing
big.
else to do with our time.
Right. Well,
But we are.
but we are going to definitely do it. And Smith's has been absolutely. Tom Stunick over there has been absolutely wonderful.
Oh, they
and we're
are
very excited about it.
And all the gang over there, the girls over there at the cheese bar, they take care of us every time we go in there. The cheese, they always have special cheese trays setting out there, and they're really great.
People
really
like
wonderful.
to eat
Yeah.
when they're shopping. I'm one of them. I'll go to the salami. I'll go to the Boar's Head and I'll say, give me a quarter pound of salami. One thing about Smith's,
And he eats it all right there.
everybody that orders anything, they'll always give you a slice to taste it.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And I'll get a piece
I
of
know.
bread. And
That's
it's
nice.
great. And people like that. And it makes them feel comfortable. Because then I asked them, I said, I got to tell you something. I said, you must lose a lot of money. People, they try cherries, they get, and I'm one of them guys. I'll grab a peach and I'll eat it. I'm trying to say to you, if the cherries come out, the bag is open.
And
I'll
they
grab
keep their eye on Michael.
Right, I
as he
keep
goes
them.
around the store.
You know what I mean? And then what happens is that you eat it. So you get a bunch of people that come in there. They said we lose about $1 million a year in produce.
They do?
Yes,
$1 million?
people. Not only people that steal, but the people that go in there. They drink stuff. They eat stuff. They
Really?
change their mind. They'll buy a fish and they'll say, I don't want this, and they'll put it somewhere behind cheese.
And then
it goes
it's
bad.
bad.
You can't put it back. Once that lunch meat is cut, they got to throw it out.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they said, we'd rather if you change your mind, just bring it back.
Yeah.
No problem.
Right.
We'll throw it out. But you leave it someplace. Don't do that because but people do that. They'll drink milk. You see them drink soda. Now, unfortunately, John Lindquist, he actually brings a little 2-burner stove. And he actually cooks in there and walks
listen,
out without paying.
Magnolia, I got a question for you. You guys, you make some wonderful desserts too. And as a matter of fact, Pirko, now that you've got your new location, she's going to be making a lot more desserts, right?
Oh, she's so excited.
Yeah. So what is one of your favorite desserts that Pirko makes?
Oh, I love her apple pie.
Apple pie. Mm.
Yeah.
And what about that tart that she makes, the fruit tart?
Oh, that's probably one of the specials that we put out.
Yeah.
But one of the other regulars that we have is it's a brownie with it's a fried brownie with dried cherries and a swirl of cream cheese on top.
Oh my gosh, sounds great.
That sounds
We're
good.
going over right now and we're going to go eat.
So today again, remind us again where you're going to be for all our listeners that are going to come out there because
Right.
all the 90,000 listeners are going to be down there today.
Right.
Yes. So we're at the 100th stage.
Okay.
So the borders are Stewart and Ogden, 6th and 7th Street.
Right next to El Cortez.
Right next to El Cortez, and then it's Truffles and Bacon Cafe. We have a booth there, and it's going to be fantastic.
And you're going to have those truffle. What are you going to have again? You're going to have
truffle tater tot and mac and cheese fried mac and cheese balls.
I just want everybody to know that if you mention Sandy Kastel and friends, not with Chef Michael, just Sandy Kastel, they'll knock a penny off of anything that you buy. And the money goes to the Goodwill Association for homeless, broken-hearted men that were once transvestites.
Oh my gosh, Michael, you're too much. Listen, you guys have a great weekend.
We love you, baby.
And
Thank you.
and we look forward to seeing you down there. Okay, downtown.
Yes, and then tell everyone that the cafe is closed today. So
The cafe is closed today down at the Antique Mall in
Yes,
Henderson.
it's closed.
So
Yeah.
everybody go downtown to the Life is Beautiful event this entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so we'll see you down there this weekend, okay?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you,
thanks,
Magnolia.
Sandy.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Magnolia.
Okay.
I love Magnolia. She sounds like a flower arrangement.
She's adorable.
Magnolia.
She's adorable.
I got a
know.
dozen of magnolias in my house. No, it's funny. I was talking to John Lindquist today, and John says to me, "You're right about the Christmas Carol." Last night,
Oh my gosh.
I watched with Reginald Owen.
Yeah, you always kept calling him Reginald Denny.
No.
And you were wrong.
I was wrong. Reginald Owen,
believe it.
1937. And June Lockhart and John
1937.
Lockhart was in it. Now, John Lockhart was the judge that was on Miracle on 34th Street with, you know who?
Natalie Wood.
Natalie Wood. She was 10 years old. He played the judge, if you remember.
I
Now,
remember
his
the judge.
daughter
Oh my gosh.
was in that 1937 movie, which was June Lockhart. And
Yeah.
for those that remember the mother on Lost in Space,
Yeah.
that was
That's her.
June Lockhart.
Yeah.
You know, and I watched that movie, ladies and gentlemen, 9 times
Already.
just in one day.
And we haven't even gotten through October,
I love it.
through Halloween. In fact, isn't Halloween coming up soon?
I don't care.
You know, we've been watching so many Christmas films that I forgot.
I love that.
Halloween is coming up
It
this
was
week.
great. It's
Yeah.
a time of year, I got to tell you something. It's a time of year that really makes everybody... You know why, John? Because it's how you feel. Do you know people
Why?
never argue when they go to Disneyland?
Why?
Think about it.
Why?
Because you go into a child's state of mind. You go back there and everybody's happy.
I don't know. You do see some kids crying, though, and some parents because they can't get on the rides because they're too tall. The parents are too tall, the kids are too short. So if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Here today with John Stiles behind the camera. Hi, John. And Ryan, of course, Silva on the board with us. And here, of course, on KLAV, 1230 a.m., Monday through Friday, every day, here 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
I hope this is the last one.
It's been driving her insane.
Phone lines are open at 702-731-1230. Now, here again, Sandy Kastel.
She's eating
I was
crackers.
I was
You're eating crackers. Tell everybody.
I was
Peanut
eating
butter.
crackers. That's my breakfast.
butter crackers.
That was my breakfast. I think we've got truffles on the phone.
You got truffles on your mind.
No, I've got truffles on my mind. Anyway, if you're just tuning in, now you're listening to Sandy Kastel, Friends. See, you threw me off.
Good.
Anyway, we have Flurry on the phone.
Hey, Fleur,
Hi,
what's
Flurry,
up,
how are
buddy?
Good morning, heartache.
You old gloomy
Oh,
side.
No heartaches today. We're having fun with Kastel and Chef Michael.
There you go. There you
No
go.
heartaches today.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Flurry, what are you doing Sunday?
June Lockhart, her most famous role, I got you on this one, buddy, was the mother of little Timmy and Lassie.
Right, you're
Lassie,
right.
that's right.
You're right. That was June
She
Lockhart.
was great. She was a great mother.
I know.
She. That's right. That June Lockhart. You know, it's funny. I watch that movie all the time since I was a young boy, and I just enjoy that. You know, and I had a great time. What are you doing Sunday, Fleur?
Sunday, I'm studying a little bit of the Bible, and then what else do you have going?
Well, I'm having something special.
A nice dinner.
A nice dinner. I was going to invite you if you'd like to come over. 5 o'clock.
Oh, that would be great. I'll give you a call. Let me know.
Yeah, I'd love
Okay.
to have you come over because T. Fox is coming and
Monique.
Monique,
The Grossos.
What
the
a
billionaires,
The Tanners.
the Tanners,
My sister.
everybody. We're gonna have a big blast.
Do you have a piano? Because you haven't heard me play piano.
Well,
yet.
have a
do I have a piano?
piano. You have
It's
a
an 8-foot
piano.
Steinway. Of course, we have a piano.
Piano.
And there's a couple
okay.
machine guns underneath.
I'll tinkle your fancy.
Thank you, buddy. Well, don't give us a
Whoa.
call. You know where we live. You came to the house before. We're on Canyon Gate.
No, Yeah. Okay.
All right, thank you. God bless you
God
guys.
bless
I love
you.
We got to do something together on this movie project I'm working on.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
I'll tell you more about it when I get there Sunday.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thanks, Fleur.
Thanks,
we love
Flurry.
you, buddy.
Have a great
All right,
day.
guys. Thank you.
What a nice guy. You know, he's a.
Hey,
what
Mimi,
a
how you doing? He is a
can't say a
great
word,
guy. Flurry is a great guy with
Who?
the ink spots.
Who's on the phone?
Good morning.
Oh, there's that Mimi
But
boy.
no heartache. Good morning, happiness.
That's right.
How are you, Mimi? Everybody asked for you Sunday. What the hell happened to Mimi? Where's
right.
Mimi
Where
at?
was she? Where's Zena?
Why didn't she ain't here? I said, look, they don't listen. I said, she don't like us. I'm not her favorite. I said, she still wants to listen to Guy Lombardo. What am I going to do? I said.
No. I tried, believe me, I
know.
did. But, sometimes it seems like I run out of hours and days. I don't know what happened.
It happens more and more as we get, a year older every year, Mimi. You know what I mean?
I know.
We were talking about that the other day, and there's so many different events that we'd like to go to. And I know you've got a big event coming up Sunday afternoon, and it is an annual picnic.
Yes, for the Jazz Society at the Winchester.
Yeah, the Jazz Society.
You're bringing me down.
Yeah, there you go. It's nostalgia music time. Yeah, at the Winchester, it'll be in the back lawn, and there'll be it's free, and there'll be food and libations to purchase, and we've got 4 groups playing, and so it's going to be a good time. So I mean, even though I wasn't invited, I won't be able to come to your house on Sunday.
Oh, you were invited.
No, actually, it's in the evening, so it doesn't conflict. But yeah, I did talk to Zena, and yes, you are invited. Yes, but I want to hear a little bit more. Who are the groups that are going to be playing on Sunday afternoon?
Oh gosh, we've got the Boneheads, we've got the Groove Brothers. Gary Anderson has a 3-berry group called Berry Good, and Tom Hall and his bebop group. So it's going to be fun.
Gary Anderson, is that the guy who wrote the arrangement for me?
It is the guy who wrote the arrangement for you. Yes, and you know what? Gary came by and was at the show with us Sunday evening.
And I opened with one of your numbers, Buddy Greco's number. Is it an earthquake or is it a shock?
he opened up with that song, Mimi.
Is it that good turtle soup?
Yeah.
And he wrote it, and I gave him the accolades. So, ladies and gentlemen, that arrangement was by Gary Anderson.
Yeah, because Michael had the smaller arrengement, so he asked Gary to expand it.
And he did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gary is an amazing musician. I mean, and he's won Grammy Awards and everything for his work. He's amazing.
And
he's
you know
really
something,
amazing.
Mimi? He's a very nice man.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. He's very humble.
Very humble. People say, what do you mean by humble? You mean, I'm a very humble guy. People say, no.
Oh, wait a minute.
See what I mean?
I've known you too long, Michael.
See, anytime, I don't understand what you got to be. What the hell do you have to be? You got to keep your mouth shut.
I'm not saying a word.
And not say nothing to nobody.
Thank you, Mimi.
Anytime you stand on your 2 feet, you're not humble. I don't understand. I guess Sinatra wasn't humble.
No. Well,
No, he wasn't.
Well, you know what? I want to say this though, Mimi. I think there's humble in different ways.
Yes.
Frank Sinatra was humble in different ways. There were things that Frank did that were not publicized and not advertised.
Exactly.
There were families that he helped out. There were seniors that he helped. There were gentlemen that he helped out. There were in need, and that kind of thing did not get publicized. He was humble in those ways, but in the public eye, people would not look at him and say that he was a humble man. And I think that goes with the same with Michael. Michael is such a strong talent, and he's out there. He's a gregarious kind of guy, and so people don't look at gregarious kind of people and say that they're humble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I saw a shade of that the other day when he was on the radio. You were not able to be there at the time.
You saw another side of him.
Yeah, he's a fun guy. He's an accomplished man.
Yes.
But I loved to see that. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
Meme, you remember when I had the magazine?
Yes.
Las Vegas
I still have
Image.
copies.
I have every one of them. A friend of mine. Yes.
Wow.
I have every copy.
I asked her.
Yeah. And it's amazing when I did the magazine, and I remember Bono. What's the kid's name?
Dennis
Bono.
Okay.
It's before he met his wife and all that stuff, and he fell in a pile of gold. But when I met the kid, I took a liking to him, and I gave the kid a center page. We did an article on him. I'll never forget that. And this kid wasn't going nowhere. He wasn't performing nowhere. And I took a liking to him. And then Joe Darrow, the great piano player, I put Joe in the magazine. And Joe said to me, "What do you want me for?" He said, "I'm retired, Mike." He says, I said, "Joe, you're a legend." And so I always reached out to people. But I got to tell you something, Meme. In all the years I've been to Las Vegas, no one ever once picked up the phone and asked me to do something for them. You know what I mean? I'm the guy that's always putting the shows together. Besides,
I always ask you to do something for me.
Like the laundry this morning. I love this girl. I said, how the hell did I get stuck doing friggin' laundry?
No, actually, what he said is, he said, "How did I get picked to do the women's job?"
Women's job.
I said, "Listen, you cook, don't you?"
What the hell's that got to do with the laundry?
Me out of the kitchen.
And then she says, "Separate the whites from the colors." I said, "Oh, I'm 62.
I
Forget
don't end
about
up
it."
with any more pink underwear, you know.
But anyway, I'm glad. But I'll tell you the truth, Mimi. I am glad that I have the opportunity to bring forth people like Mark Jehovah.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Pavone,
talent.
You know, Jimmy Melodor, because there's a great talents. But today, these people here, they're always looking for that opening somewhere. It's like you're doing a jazz thing. If it wasn't for you to make that spot, these guys wouldn't be performing.
Well, it's not only her. I mean, there's a whole team of people together.
Course.
And actually, who's the first one who started that?
Oh, my God, Monk Montgomery. We're going to be having our 40th anniversary.
40th anniversary, they've been doing this.
Yeah,
and
so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Well, I'll be calling on you.
All right. And Mimi,
you know, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Mimi, the other thing is, you know, this has been around, like you said, for 40 years. But, you know, this town, Las Vegas, has definitely gone through a change. And jazz is not always on the forefront with everybody. You know what I mean? Right,
yes.
Right, Mimi? You know, there was a time when the Suncoast was bringing in jazz on a regular basis. Every month they were bringing in a different artist for the weekend.
Right.
And it was absolutely amazing. And they would bring him in for two or three nights, I think. And it was great. And then all of a sudden they just said, we don't want jazz anymore.
We don't want jazz. You know,
they just stopped.
This town is tough for jazz. It is popular all over the
world. I know.
Japan, Germany, England. I mean, everywhere. Here we struggle. And it's a shame. It's a shame. We're trying to fix that, and I know y'all are too.
Yeah. And so, you know, and then they had the Blue Note here, which was here over at Harmon, next to the Planet Hollywood. That was just here for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they did not know how to run that place. They had two beautiful stages. They had one on one side that was a real small, intimate theater, and then they had another that had 200 seats in there. And I got the lucky opportunity to perform there with a 200-seat room with a 17-piece big band with my father, and it was just absolutely. In fact, Dennis Bono and his wife came, you know, and
that was after he met her, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. And you know, we had a lot of people there, and I had two shows, and we packed the house, both shows, and it was so much fun. But that guy, he just didn't know. He had hip hop there one night, jazz there one night, rock and roll one night. It was just all crazy. The thing is,
there's a lot of
lost that place.
There's a lot of restaurants in Vegas that they have entertainment. They're very good in what they do, but they don't know the entertainment business.
Exactly.
They know the restaurant business, not the entertainment business. They get these bands, they put them up there. They don't understand that end of it. They need to hire somebody. And do you know something, Meme? There's nobody that's a writer. The last true writer that I knew was Bill Willard.
Oh, you're talking about writers for the
writers
papers,
from newspapers.
Yeah.
There's no critics in Las Vegas. Everybody's great. They're all terrific.
You know.
And most of these people are soup cans. And it's a shame because I remember when I did the show at the Fremont Hotel, I'm not going to mention the girl's name.
You notice he talks louder when he wants to get some message.
All right,
on.
I'll keep quiet.
No, go ahead. When you were at the what?
This girl,
Italian.
she was in
our... The voice goes up when you get excited.
Right. Yeah, like he rushes forward.
She turned around, and it was Variety, and we couldn't wait to get the paper. And the singer in the band he turns around and he says, Michael Leonetti, Desperate State, because they always turn around about my energy. That's what they really did, you know what I mean? And his vocal jazz ability and his drumming ability.
So calm and laid back.
And anyway, this is what he said, and Leonetti is cited by a squirming redhead named, I'm not going to mention her name, he said, this is what he says, although she is of some decorative value to the show, her chirping causes most eyeballs to roll back in heads. I felt so bad for that girl, and she really wasn't that bad. She really was not that bad. But they were the true, people that would write about something. Nobody says nothing true anymore.
You better watch it. They might start doing that.
Go ahead. Be my guest.
Listen.
Be my guest.
We've also got Diana Pascal on the line. Let's bring Diana on with Mimi.
All right.
Hi,
on.
Diana. How are you?
Hi, everybody. How's everyone today?
Good morning.
How you doing,
Say hi
Di?
to Mimi.
Morning.
Say hi to Mimi Williams.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi.
We sure had fun last night with you guys.
Thank you. That
Had a
was
great
fun.
hamburger. Yeah.
I know. We went over to the Peppermill. Dr. Perry suggested it, and he had the omelet, the special omelet that they have.
Yeah.
And we had a burger. Diana and I, we each had a burger. Actually, Michael had a little bit of mine.
I just had a little bite.
It
I was so tired.
I should have given Michael half of mine. I ate it all. I was so full I couldn't move when I got home.
But it was perfect. It was perfect. How are you this morning, Diana?
Really good. We woke up early. We had an early morning caller from California. A friend of ours that is coming in to spend a couple days with us in December.
Good.
She used to work for us, but I've known her whole life.
Will she be here Sunday?
No,
December.
next month. I mean, in December.
Right.
In December.
Well, Sandy and I are going to Europe. We're going to go take a trip to Italy.
All right. Let's all go.
My problem is if I go to Italy, they'll never let me get back on the plane. I'll be in some serious trouble.
They'll keep
You know what I mean? Because I'm wanted out in Italy because I stole some recipes.
Yeah,
I'm in some
you've been
serious trouble.
My grandmother went to get on the plane. They were in Italy for a while. Went to get on the plane, and the cops stopped her.
Really?
She stole some towels from the hotel they were at, and they came to retrieve the towels.
Oh my
They
my
wouldn't
God.
let her board.
Oh, that is funny.
My mother came.
I told her how embarrassing.
My mother came to see me 30 years ago. I'll never forget it. I said, Ma, bring me some stuff from Philly. I'll never forget it the rest of my life. Those days, you could have met everybody at the airport. You could have went upstairs, and as the gate opened up, as the people coming.
Yeah, right.
Now they stopped that.
Yeah.
You can't, over 9/11. And people were walking out with their hand over their mouth. And I'm saying, what the hell's going on? My mother took me provolone, rockadelli cheese, pepperoni. She had it in a bag.
Oh, my
she
goodness.
stuck out the plane. I'll never forget it the rest of my life. And I said, Ma, what did you do? She said, I brought you some stuff from Philly. I said, wrap it in plastic. It stunk. There was like a green haze following my mother as she was walking out.
Hey, guess who's joining us? Who's joining us? Shiny
Hey,
Mohawk.
Shiny
Hi,
Mohawk.
Hi, Shiny.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
We can hear you.
Well,
dirty
listen.
son of-
I heard Chef Michael say he wanted to hear from some listeners. so-
Shiny, listen, you got Diana Pascal on the phone with you, and you've also got Mimi Williams on with you.
Oh.
And Dr. Perry's
Good morning,
on the other
everybody.
phone.
Now,
Oh, and Dr. Perry's on the other phone?
Yeah.
oh, that's my
Hi,
doctor.
Dr. Perry.
Dr. Perry, you there? He's a brain surgeon. He operated on my brain. He said, you got no brain. You don't owe me nothing. I said, thanks, Doc. I
How are you
appreciate it."
feeling, Shiny?
Well, I'm doing so good that if I'm able to call in to the show, I figure it's a good sign.
Yeah, because you were out of commission last week.
Right, we missed you, pal.
Sunday.
What a show.
Thank
Shine.
you so much. You know, I've been through the washer and the wringer and the dryer and hung out to dry. And anyways, I'm feeling like I'm like about 99% better now.
Well, that's
Oh,
good. Well, you
good.
missed a hell of a show. Your wife was there. And
Yeah, she looked
had a
so
great, She looked so
pretty.
nice. She was in tears. I said,
I know.
What's the matter? I said. She said, Mike, it's not the same when Shiny's not
I
here.
know. We missed him.
She missed
We
it.
missed you,
Yeah,
Shiny.
you know, I'm feeling like I said. I think I have 1% left of this. I have the sore throat just about almost gone. It's just a tiny bit there. I think with some bubble gum, it should go away.
So good. You'll be able to sing next Wednesday then, right? At the Tuscany Grill.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So we're going to be there, Tuscany Grill on
Yep.
Wednesday.
Yes,
And so we'll be
I
back.
had to miss one of my shows last Monday because
You
I
did.
couldn't make it. But
Oh, my gosh.
We went to see you. The place was empty. I mean, there was a raid, but still, it was empty.
yeah, I heard about that. Oh, I have a quick question.
Okay.
On one of your commercial breaks, when you talk about John Lundquist and
Yeah.
his Lionel Trains and all
Yeah.
that, what song is playing in the background?
Your
I
lips
don't know.
tell me no, but there's wee wee in your eye. It's a beautiful song.
I don't know. Is it mine?
Is it
No,
Sandy's?
it's
No.
an instrumental. It sounds like a 50s.
All of me. All of me.
No.
Well, I guess we'll catch up on that one.
Well,
then.
we'll have to check it out, and then we'll let you know, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your show.
No,
here.
but I'm glad
Is that
you're.
right?
I'm glad you're well. You're
Glad you're
well,
hearing from
and
you.
we'll look forward to seeing you Wednesday night. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Now that you're feeling
Thank you,
better,
Mohawk. God
because
bless you, buddy.
we missed
Thank you. Okay,
we missed
bye.
you. Okay.
Yeah, John Lindquist, he's got them trains. You know, he's a true engineer.
I didn't know he had
Got
Lionel
Yes,
trains.
Lionel's.
Right.
And over the house, I said, he would like to play games. I go, yeah. How about Twister? And it scared the hell out of me because he wanted to do it in a jockstrap. So I said, forget it, John. You got the wrong guy, buddy.
You know, so anyway, Mimi's still on the phone there, right, Mimi?
I'm still here, darling.
Good. So Sunday, again, I just want to remind our listeners, Sunday afternoon over at Winchester Community Center, and that's over at McLeod. Is it McLeod?
Yeah, Pagos McLeod and just north of DI.
Just north of DI, and that's in the afternoon. What time does it start?
1:30 to 5:30.
1:30 to 5:30. Okay,
Well, we'll
1:30
be
to
there.
5:30.
We're gonna go.
Good. I will look forward to
We're gonna
seeing
go.
you guys.
We can't stay long because we got a big
we're
thing
gonna
Sunday.
pop over there for a little bit because we're gonna have a lot of stuff in the oven cooking, and then we got to get back to the house, because we're gonna have dinner over there at 5 o'clock. So we're gonna come over early and then head back. Okay.
Good.
So we'll see you out
Mimi.
there.
Look forward to seeing you guys.
Okay, love you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye. Have a great day.
And we got Dr.
And Diana
Perry and Dr. Perry.
Dr. Perry.
Hi,
Hi.
So, Dr. Perry,
Yes.
speaking of humble, I think you're one of the most humble men I know.
Well, do you know that everybody needs to know that he's the executive
and
producer
I know you are the executive producer of
the
our show.
and Neil Kamanaris
Along with Diana and
And Dr.
Neil Colmenares.
and the Gambino family out of New York.
There we go. There we go. You know, I'm related to everybody. You better be careful.
I know.
You and Eloise.
Always. We're related to everyone.
I know.
Well, we want everybody to know that, and I got to say this with all sincerity. My family's all gone outside of my mother. And I beg my mother to come out here. She will not get in a plane.
I know.
She will not do it to come to see me. And it's hard for me to get in a plane because we're so busy. You know what I'm trying to say to you? But
You never get a day off.
But what happens is, you and then you get a phone call. I hate to tell you this, Mike, but your mother passed away. You know what I mean? I'm not
No,
saying.
yeah,
No, but I'm saying.
You're worried about
and
it.
then it always goes through my mind.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe for the holidays, I got to make it, because we spend so much money, couple $100, get in a plane, even if it's overnight, go to Philly.
And they have a lot of good deals right now.
There you go.
Go see everybody for a couple days.
That's
Give
right.
my mother a kiss, a hug. Ma, I
You
love
gotta
you.
go on a Friday, come back on a Sunday night.
Yes, come by
know?
and see everybody. And I got to say something to you.
You gotta.
Dr. Perry and Diana, for me, I can't speak for anybody else but for myself, is the closest thing to family, like Joe. He's the brother he's one of the brothers I never had. Neil Kamanaris is a tremendous brother, which is a tremendous friend. And the sister that I never had is really Diana. And Dr. Perry, he's he's the greatest, and we just love these people.
Yeah, we
Besides
love
the
you guys.
Grassos and everybody, they're all wonderful. And we've been blessed to be surrounded
Yeah, a lot
by
of good
very
friends.
nice people. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And they're sincere. They're not with us because of money or fame. They're with us because they love us. And I'm telling you, I seen that.
No, we're with you because you cook good.
See, I tried to say
real
something
truth
nice.
comes out.
You stuck the umbrella up my kazoo. You opened it, then you pulled it out. Jesus,
No, you
God.
know we love you. And, I told you yesterday, you're like my brother.
Thank you very much.
So shut up before I hit you on the side of the
Oh, Mamma Mia, am I in trouble?
Well, listen, we love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and then we'll see you Sunday.
Too. We're going to have fun today. It's our anniversary.
Oh,
Happy
can I sing something real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not that one.
How
Not that
we
one.
met on the night we
I forgot
were
the song. I
wed.
sang for my mother and father.
We danced and we danced.
So you just screwed my whole
'cause our
thing.
room
I had no bed. That's not the one.
Happy anniversary, baby. Got you on my mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, happy
When your old
anniversary.
wedding ring was new.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
I can dream as the dreams come true, and to me, to Dr. Perry, you stay the same. When the day he changed your name, when your old wedding ring was new. Your mother. Anyway.
What are you guys doing tonight? Are you going out to a fancy dinner or what?
I don't know, but we're going to be away. We're going to be in Mexico soon, so we're going to be celebrating there.
Oh,
That's
that'll
great.
be good.
That's
well,
great.
happy anniversary.
Happy
We love you
anniversary.
guys.
Thank you.
And we'll
Love
see you
you
Sunday
guys.
night. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right.
All right, love you. Bye. Wow, this has been a great show.
Yeah, it goes
I
by
know.
so
You know,
fast. I
it's so,
can't
it's so
believe it.
much fun. Whether we have 20 people in here or 2, it's so much fun here on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Right.
And we've got a lot of recipes coming up on Sunday night that you're going to be fixing, and I get to fix something too. I'm so excited.
Yeah, good.
And,
Stick in the kitchen and make sure you clean up when you're done.
No, I'm hiring somebody.
That's real nice.
Anyway, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show, and we will see you again Monday morning here on KLAV, with Lotus Broadcasting and all the staff here, we say thank you and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you Monday. Now I gotta go roll meatballs now. That's real nice. Real
Make
nice.
peppers.
Hey,